Hello, everyone. So, what we are trying to do today is to count the number of records in the related list and update that to the main objects field. One simple iteration that we will do today is we'll try to see how many records are there, and based on the value of the record, of the number of records, we'll update a field in the main object. So what I'm trying to say is that I have an object case type count. If you see here, its data type is number. So I will update this field when there are cases which are uh, there are cases which are of the type mechanical. So what I mean is that I if I try to create a new case and if I try to take the type as mechanical, I can select any of the case origin. If I save it, so I have like three records here, which is related to contacts, which is related to Andy Yang, which has the type mechanical. So I've already created the other two in the starting itself. So I have actually created one more. So there are like three records here, which has mechanical as the case type. And when that's the case, I have to update the case type count. So the value here that has to come should be 3. So the simple way to do this is by creating a flow. So I'll go to the flows and I'll create a new flow. As it is a field uh, updation trigger, so we'll actually select a record trigger flow. So the object is our main object. So Andy Young is our contact. So we'll select the contact object. We want this trigger to run whenever a record is created or whenever a record is updated. We'll not give any initial conditions. We'll select actions and related records and we'll press done. Now, after the contact record, we have actually called the contacts. Now we have to get the related list. And for us, the related list is case. So we'll get the record element. So we'll name it case. So we will select contact ID is equal to our record ID, and we'll select our type as mechanical. How many records to store? We need to store all the records, right? And done. Now, first we have called all the contacts. Now we have called the contacts which has our related list. Now there will be a number, right? One, two, or three. For our instance, we have like three. So we need to store that three. So or we need to call that three so that we'll be using assignment element. So we'll name it taking count. So we have to create a variable, new variable. The variable will be number, and we'll name the variable as count record. Count related records, right? And we'll press done. Now we have to count. So we have an option for equal count. It will actually give us how many values are there. Where are we getting this value from? We are getting this value from getting case object, getting case element, like get record element. Now we'll done it. Now what we are trying to do is we'll update this field. Like we'll update the field. So how can we update the field? We'll update the triggering record. So we'll give the name as updating the is in the is type, type count. All right. All the condition we'll call the ID, contact ID equal to record ID. We'll select the field which we needs to update, that is case type count. The update, we have already stored this. Now imagine in the assignment element, we have created a variable to store all our count. So we'll select that variable here and we have to do done. We'll save it. We'll name it date is type count. We'll debug it for once. Contact is anti-young that we have, and we'll try to run it. We see we have got the value here, so we'll try to activate it. If we go back here, if I go to related list, I have like three cases, 1, 2, and 3. So the first case we can see um, we can see the type as mechanical. For the second case, we can see the type as mechanical. For the third case, we can see the race as mechanical. So if I come to anti-young, if I go here, if I try to update this, it will give us the value as 3. This is a simple flow that we can create when we cannot use a roll-up summary field. Uh, that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day ahead. Thank you. Bye bye.